As many of you remember, we did a Mini-Me with the D16 A6 block with the PM7 or P39 pistons that we fully balanced like this. It's all fully good and with ERP rod bolts, and it's all ready to compete. We even did the head, the P08 D16 Z6 head. Here you can check the exhaust is all good. And yes, we actually worked on a China Skunk2 intake manifold. We showed how to work it up. It has a dedicated video on how we tried to fix the flaws of the China casting. Yes, and because the owner decided to upgrade to a Crower, and we got the new Crower grind, the brand new offering from Crower. Yes, and we'll talk about it. Let's go. Alright, first things first. My personal Facebook got hacked, so I lost control of the old SRD Motorsports page. So this is the new page. You gotta follow it and like it for you guys. So we're gonna discuss there. We even have a price list there for the general work that we do, from porting to engine building, even cam degree. So yep, check it out and discuss all the stuff that you need to ask. We try to answer all the comments there. It becomes a good discussion, and of course, I handle all the DMs, so that's no problem. And also, we have an Instagram; it's also active. I try to do the same thing on the page. Those that don't have a Facebook can go straight to DMs on the IG and check it out. We're fully updated. Yes, so it's also always good. So yep, I'll wait for you guys there. All right. So here it is, the Autocross engine that we did, the D16 A6 Mini-Me, because it has a D16 Z6 or a P08 head. Now the owner decided to upgrade it with a Crower, and here's the PM7 pistons, the ERP rod bolts. It's fully balanced. Yes, it's all good. It's ready to rumble. Yep. And also the head is here. If you guys remember, we also have a dedicated video for this, so link will be in the description below. And you look at the exhaust is looking really good, right? This is gonna be a very efficient engine. And also the Skunk2 China intake manifold, we showed you the negative stuff, like the casting is not really good. We tried to fix it, and of course we managed to get it good and weld it up and have it ready for the engine. So yep, we have a dedicated video for that. You can check it on the description below. And also in the end screen, we'll have a playlist. Alright, so back to the engine. This has about 12.5:1 static compression. So that's gonna be good. The owner was planning to run it with a stock cam. Then decided to upgrade on Crower. And then when I checked, Crower has a new grind. Here it is, the 63441Z. This is a stage 1, because the 63442Z is stage 2 and 63443Z is stage 3. So this is really good. This actually has a similar duration here. Let's look at it. 222 intake at 050. This is very similar to ComCam 59300. And everyone knows that cam is very snappy and very, very responsive. So that's kind of perfect for autocross. That has a bit more lift than this, but this should be good. But before anything, if you're liking the video, hit the like button. This way it generates more activity and the algorithm will pick it up, and this way it's gonna be spread out to a wider audience and the channel will grow extensively, and that helps us give you better content every time. So yep, that helps a lot. So hit the like button for me. Alright? And of course, if you haven't subscribed, this way we're gonna grow with the community, and of course all the subscribed members would know that I try to answer every single question that you guys have in the comments below, and even on the page and Instagram. So yep, let's grow the community, guys. Let's go. And of course, after you subscribe, you'll see that this membership only section. It has all the good stuff, all the hardcore stuff. Yes, and you'll like it. So that's for you to decide to go. All right, yeah. And yes, the reason why we decided with the stage 1, because the head is fully ported. You can check here, right? And the other video here, we had more than 90 horsepower gains on a turbo with the stock head versus our ported one. And yes, this ported Skunk 2 is gonna improve the top end, so we won't be worried about that. The response will be good with the stage 1. So here's the engine. The owner sent us the header. This way we can run it with his exhaust. So here we're gonna install the cams now. We unbox it here. It's all brand new, right? We double check his VMS cam gear just to make sure everything is spot on and it's good. Yes, we're gonna remove the stock cam here. It already has a super tech valve spring and retainer, so it's all ready to have a cam dropped in, right? Yep, here it is. Now we remove the rocker arms. Here's the brand new Crower. Oh, it looks really good, right? Yep, that's gonna be ready to rumble. And also, we're gonna put some Torco assembly lube on the fresh, brand new lobes. This way, on the initial startup, it's not gonna do any excessive wear or damage on the initial run. This way, the cam maintains a good life and be as good as stock or as durable as stock. Yep, here we go. We lavishly put some assembly lube on the lobes. This way we can drop in the rocker arms and it's gonna be all good. Here it is, all closed up. Yeah, now we're gonna completely unwrap the header. Here's the header. This is the owner's header. The header is actually pretty decent, but it looks like the runners are awfully too short. Look here on the side view. See, if it was a little bit longer, it would have been good. But hey, this is what we got, so let's see how it is. All right, now this. The owner sent us these FIC 520cc injectors because the plan now is to have the engine installed on my car and have it started up. So he sent also the Hyundai S300 so that we can do the startup because now it's powered with a new cam or it has a new power cam. So that's actually good, right? And of course, a lot better for you guys because we can document it and make a video of it. Yeah, so here's the setup now. Yep, the Skunk2 intake is fully ported, and of course the headers, and we can't see it, but it has a Crower Stage 1 cam, a brand new regrind or brand new spec from Crower, so this is gonna be really, really interesting. Yes, the owner decided to, pay labor and have us install this engine on my car. This way we can do the initial startup and of course tune it. And here it is. We're installing it on my car. We pulled my engine out. Yes, now we're installing this. It's yes, crude way, but hey, it works for us. Now it's dropped in. As you can see on the transmission side, my chassis is a former automatic, so we use you know, a conversion bracket, which is also good, straight OEM. It's gonna be taller than usual here over here, right? Okay, now here it's almost there. Yep, that's all good now. Yep, has his distributor, but actually no, this is still my distributor. So we're gonna change it. We're gonna complete all the accessories, so this way it's gonna be ready for startup. It's gonna be all good. Yes, it has all the good stuff and it's all ready. We're gonna pour in 4 liters of oil, spark plugs and everything so that we can do the startup on this. But the problem now is we noticed as we dropped in the header here, my exhaust is it's a little bit shorter because my header was way longer. So now we have to have the exhaust pipings extended so that it'll suit this header here so we can do the startup. It's gonna be all good. And of course, we have to have the owner send me the injector sockets because the sockets of the FIC injector is different from mine. So now we actually just put my stock injectors on just to see if it, to get the startup going. So yep, here's the full specifications. P08 head is ported with super tech valve springs and retainers, and of course Crower 634431Z camshaft, the new one, P29 pistons, ERP rod bolts, Skunk2 Pro Series intake that we ported, and of course Omnicast throttle body and 4-1 header. Here's the recap of the engine. You can check this video, but of course, it didn't have the Crower there. We didn't plan it yet. And of course, a B08 head that we did is exactly this one. And the Skunk2 intake manifold that we did and reworked it. Yes. And of course, the membership only has the more hardcore information like building stuff and how to avoid spun rod bearings. And of course, even the head is here. We have a video of the members only that's fully detailed, even the valve job. Even the chamber cleaning here, so you can notice that. And of course, dyno tuning. All the details you can have is on the members only. And yes, so now we gotta have the engine started. And of course, on the end screen, we'll have a playlist, and it's over here.